tell me the last time that Jack Benny, Red Skelton, any comedian used his show to do serious issues. That's not what I'm there for. Can't they see that?
Guys, no one is due a job. It does not matter that Stephen Colbert was '1 in late night with 2 million viewers when the overall viewership of late night is absolutely dumping out and he's losing $40 million. Can you check how many viewers a night does Gutfeld get? So Gutfeld, we'll get the exact numbers on it in just a second. Gutfeld, I do his show all the time. I love Greg, he's great. The show is sloppy and weird and it's not overly scripted. He has like 3 writers. He may only have 2, I'm not even sure. But he has 2 or 3 writers. They have like 7 other people on staff and they create just like a fun, silly show. So it's making money for Fox and you're not gonna believe this. Corporations are in business to make money. What is he average? He averages 3 million a night, so Colbert is not #1, and I don't know why they kept saying that. I know Gutfeld's #1 in late night. So he gets 1 million more viewers. Gutfeld, I'm telling you, he has maybe 12 people on staff. So that means that with 200 people on staff and a $100 million budget, Gutfeld's doing a bit of a better job. So let's end on this. How do we get past all of this stuff? All of this stuff is that there's something beyond politics out there, and there used to be something that brought us together, and in some sense, guys like Jon Stewart and guys like Stephen Colbert and all of the rest of these guys, Kimmel, et cetera, it's like you guys ruined, you ruined something that was so precious in America because we put no matter what we fought about during the day, in the old days, at night, we pretty much watched the same things. When those late night shows mattered, it was pre-internet, but we pretty much watched those things together and we could put aside all of the bull. It did not matter. And there used to be a guy who did that night after night after night. And his name was Johnny Carson. Take a look.
People say, he'll never take a serious controversy. Well, I have an answer to that. I said, now, tell me the last time that Jack Benny, Red Skelton, any comedian used his show to do serious issues. That's not what I'm there for. Can't they see that? But you're not. Why do they think that just because you have a Tonight Show that you must deal in serious issues? It's a danger. It's a real danger. Once you start that, you start to get that self-important feeling that what you say has great import. And you know, strangely enough, you could use that show as a forum. You could sway people, and I don't think you should as an entertainer.
Man, can you imagine if we had a little bit more of that? I told you guys yesterday that when I was in high school, I used to, I was a good kid. I wasn't smoking crack or anything. I was in bed usually by 9:30, 10 o'clock. And the last night of the Johnny Carson show, I made sure to stay up that night because I would occasionally see little clips of Johnny Carson. I don't even know how I did it, pre-internet. But I love the guy. I thought, here's this guy who he just seems like a nice man behind the desk having fun with some friends. And I suppose a little bit of that translated into what I do right now. Actually, people say to me a lot of times, older people say to me, when I do stand up or I'm doing shows or I'm on a book tour or something, I always have my hand in my pocket when I'm talking on stage. And that was a Johnny Carson thing. I wasn't emulating him. It was just something that he would have his hand in his pocket when he was doing the monologue. And I always thought there was something, it was just like, oh, he's just some guy doing something, not this overly produced, hyper-partisan lunacy. We don't want that anymore. We want something else. And I would say the proof is in the pudding and the proof is in the numbers. And speaking on the numbers, they just showed me this to end the show. But look at this from Culture Crave. Paramount has struck a 5-year deal worth $1.5 billion with South Park creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone, 10 new episodes a year. So they're going to give the South Park guys who are edgy, who are doing real comedy, who do things on the fly, who fight the power and all of those things, 50 episodes, $1.5 billion. And of course, Paramount is the parent company of CBS, which just fired the guy who was losing 40 mil. So it's nice to have a little cash in the bag so that we can get more of the poop thing from South Park and the tranny teacher and the wrestling and other things that they're doing on that show.